What's going on, my good peoples out there in social media world? How y'all doing, man? It's your man Daryl Boyles, uh, author of One Paycheck at a Time, personal finance coach, real estate agent, man. Here to help improve lives and improve finances, man. So talk to me, man. I want to know who's out there, who's checking in. Say what's up to me, man. Put something in the comments. Wave at me in the comments. Let me know you out there. Tonight, what we're gonna be talking about is this Rona. This Rona is reaping. Is all over the place. And I gotta be honest with you. I did not know that this Rona was gonna be like this. I did not know it, man. It to me is like something off of a horror movie, y'all, or one of those end of the world apocalypse movies. I wasn't expecting all this, but we're gonna talk about some thoughts that I had. I definitely feel like it'll bless you, it'll benefit you. So definitely, this is gonna be a good one. Not gonna hold you long, but check this out. So, the Rona, right? The reason I called it the Rona Recession rules because we are in a recession. I don't care if it's not being broadcast like that. We are in a recession. Like I know when you watch the news, all you see is coronavirus, and rightfully so. I definitely did not expect for this thing to go like this. My God, we got schools out. The students, the babies, they are out for possibly the rest of this whole semester. They got to be at home with their parents, and their parents is teaching them. So if you're a parent and you got to be a parent and a teacher with the little package they got, so type in the comments. Put a notebook or a check mark in the comment if you gotta play both sides, if you gotta be a teacher and a mom or a teacher and a dad. So yeah, so we got the schools out, we got businesses potentially closing their doors for good. Like we have businesses literally potentially closing their doors for good because of this coronavirus, man. We got the government basically telling people like, look, you gotta stay at home, you gotta stay in the house. Like I can only think of this stuff like on movies. This is only movies. Like I could just imagine like not before long the National Guard is gonna be out like making people stay indoors. Like I got the notification on my phone. They say the U.S. is now has more cases of coronavirus than anybody else, and that's bad. That's really bad. If you feel like that's bad, let me get a sad emoji. Put an emoji in the comments. Put. Let me see the sad face. So yeah, this is definitely surreal. So let's get to it, right? So definitely before we get started, definitely pray for all of the people who are being affected by this virus. Pray for them. A lot of people are definitely in financial hardships. They were already in financial hardships, and now a lot of people don't have the ability to produce income. And it's not the best thing. It's not the best thing to be in this situation. I remember when this thing, before it got as big as it was, like going to the grocery store, I was like, man, a lot of people didn't even get paid yet, so they don't even have the opportunity to go get groceries. A lot of people don't have the money or the resources to see about childcare, getting tutoring, or even they don't even have the ability to go to work no more because the job is shut down. So definitely, pray for all of those affected by this coronavirus, and pray that God continues to keep and cover us all. Please. All right, so if there was ever a time in your life, if there was ever a time that you were going to manage your money wisely, this would definitely be the time to do it. If you was ever going to manage your money wisely, this is definitely the time to do it. This is definitely the time to do it. I really urge you to strongly consider to not to spend money unnecessarily. Like, it's even harder to spend money now with all the stores being closed, but some people, they find a way. They Amazon and they got the packages coming to their house. Like, if you're not ordering food or medical supplies or anything that your life, like, you literally need, like, right now, don't buy it. Just hold off on it. Right now is the time to manage that money wisely. If you was ever gonna manage your money wisely, this is definitely the time to do it. All right. So Manage your money wisely. All right. Use the current cash you have on necessities. Just says stay off Amazon, stay off all the online shopping. If you have an issue, if you feel like you addicted to Amazon, put a one in the comments. If you feel like you spend a little bit too much time on Amazon, some people call it Amazoning, put a one in the comments for me. Or if you got a wife that spends too much time on Amazon, put a two in the comments. Put a two in the comments if you got a wife that spends too much time on Amazon. If you coming home and every day it's another box from Amazon coming, like every other day, as soon as you get home, it's a box from Amazon there. Just put a two in the comments. I'm not saying it's me, but I definitely know somebody that lives here that comes home and it's always an Amazon package waiting on them. They live in my house, but I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying. All right. So build your emergency savings. All right. We are seeing in real time, why having 6 months of emergency funds or emergency income, emergency savings. We're seeing in real time why you need this. Like if you'd have known a year ago that this would be happening, I'm pretty sure you would have handled your finances in a different way. Like this is no, it's not my grace. No, it's definitely not my grace. So like I was saying, you see in real time why you need 6 months emergency fund. This is real time. Like people are out of work. Like realistically, like think of all the people who work in a mall. The mall is shut down. Think of the people who cut hair or salons, beauty parlors are shut down. Think of the people who are waitresses. They're shut down. Like they work in a restaurant. It's shut down. Like think of the people who own the restaurant. It's all this stuff is now shut down. Like you cannot even leave your house right now. So just think about all the people who trade time for dollars, who are not in a position to actually trade their time for dollars. Now they are living off of, if they're not salary and their job is not still providing income, now they have to live off savings or other resources that they got available, but they're not able to trade time for dollars. This is why like over 90% of the population trades time for dollars for income. That means you go to work, you do your job, you get paid. You go to work, do your job, you get paid. You're trading your time for dollars. It's the worst way to make money, but over 90% of the population do it. We got to work on building that passive income. All right, we got to use our time wisely, our money wisely, our resources wisely, so that we can produce passive income. All right. Let's go to the next point. So, talk to me. I see we got a few listeners, a few viewers out there. How has Corona affected your job? Like, are you still going to work? Are you still having to work? Are you working from home? Talk to me. Put it in the comments. If you're working from home or if your job is still going, you still have to report to your job. Is your job closed? I want to see in the comments, like, how has your job been affected by this coronavirus? Even if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Working hard for self and family. Okay. Good deal, Lewis. Kia say working remotely. Yeah, I know. I see you, girl. I see you working remotely. My next point. Think about like the business owners. Like if you own a business, but now your business is closed. The thing about business owners, like they are dealing with much larger numbers. Like you can be paying rent that's like $5,000 on your establishment or $7,000 on your establishment. But if your establishment is not open to produce that money, now you're in a jam. Like think about all the business owners. Like this is why I definitely encourage people to support local businesses whenever they can. If they like, especially restaurants, if they got to-go options, if you can, and it's in your wheelhouse to do it, definitely support local. The bigger brands, they're going to be okay. They're going to be all right if you choose not to shop with them. All right, but definitely support local. Definitely support your local business owners. This is why also, as we as individuals, as citizens, we can't live paycheck to paycheck. Like we see what happens when that paycheck is cut off. Like so many businesses are about to go under right now just from being out of touch for like a couple of weeks. Like you think about airlines, how many billions of dollars the airlines are making, or these cruise lines. Now they need a bailout from the government because of a slow season. and they've been making billions for years. I don't get that, but it is what it is, I guess. But we as citizens, we can't continue to live paycheck to paycheck. Even after this is over, even after the corona clears out and is gone, we have to conjure up a plan to never enter into this paycheck to paycheck cycle. Also, a good way is to buy my book. Just want to plug that in there. If you haven't already ordered my book, Amazon.com or OnePaycheckBook.com. All right, so the first point was manage your money. Second point was build your emergency savings. Point number 3, do not take on any new consumer debt if you don't have to. Like, banks are now offering loans. They're offering higher credit limits, even new credit cards. If you don't need it, don't take out any more debt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, even if you have payments that are due and you have the money to make the payment, but you just don't really want to make the payment, and you can get the option to push it back, don't do it. Don't do it, because you're not getting rid of the payment. You're just adding it on to another thing. Like, you're just making you're kicking the can down the road. Don't do that. If you had the resources to make your regular payments, do it. Do it now. Do it. Get it over with, and so you won't create a bigger problem for yourself later. Don't go take out these loans. I think I saw South Carolina State was offering State Credit Union was offering $3,500 loans, $3,000 loans for this hardship. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it if you don't need to. This is for you, Ritter. This section is for you. Do not take on any new debt. All right, if you don't have to. No new loans, no new credit cards. Don't delay payments that you don't have to. All right. So if I'm talking to anybody out there, wave at me. Say what's up. Tasha, I see you watching. Alex, I need to hit your inbox. Yeah, I need to hit your inbox, Alex. So talk to me if I'm talking to you. Leave something in the comments. Put something in the comments. Let me see some emojis on the side if I'm talking to you. All right. Number 4, use this time to improve your situation. Use the time to improve your situation. Learn a new skill. Develop this business plan that you've been talking about for years. Start writing your first book. Work on your first book. This is now the time. Like, you don't have to go to work. A lot of people don't have to go to work. A lot of people don't have to go to church. A lot of people, they're not leaving the house. You're home. You got no reason. You don't watch all American. You don't watch all of season 1 and 2. You caught up all on your Amazon. Caught up all on your Disney Plus. Ritter say I'm trying to get these 24s though. Ritter, why get 24s when you can get these 26s, brother? Rent and roll. Don't go to rent and roll, nobody. That's just an inside joke with me and Ritter, okay? But don't go to rent and roll. Don't get any rims. If you got the rent rims, you can't afford the rims. All right. Start that first book. Also, if you got money to invest, if you want to get in the stock market, you want to get a house. Like, yo, this is a buyer's market. This is the time to buy. This is the time to invest. If you have the resources, if you've been practicing those financial fundamentals, and you got a couple dollars you can put up, this is now the time to do that. Buy those stocks, buy your house, buy an investment property. This is now the time to take off, and this is the time to do that. All right. One of the most important points, spend time with your family. Everybody's home now. Everybody's home. Spend time with your family. I know in my household personally, it's like we're always on the go. Always on the go. This is probably why we're enjoying this time here lately, because it seems like we're always on the go. But now, use this time to spend with your family. I've never seen anything like this. We don't know if anything like this will ever happen again. Like, they're talking about school possibly being shut down for the rest of the semester. Here in South Carolina, it's definitely shut down to the end of April. So we're looking at May. So definitely use this time to spend with your family. Be caked up with your spouse. Be sweet on your spouse. Spend time with the kids. Take them to the park. Play with them. See what's going on in their world. Hire a tutor if need be. Also, another important point. Give your mind a rest. Like, we're living in a society where it's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety going on. One of my go-to scriptures is Philippians 4. I think it's start at verse 6. And the Bible is teaching be anxious for nothing. That means don't worry about anything and pray about all things. All right, so definitely give your mind a rest. Like sit back, don't stress out too much. Definitely work on things, create strategies you need to improve your situation, but don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Don't be anxious about it. Don't lead yourself into depression about it. Pray about all things. Don't worry about everything. All right. So that's all I got. Let me recap my points for y'all. If y'all got any questions, man, definitely shoot me a message, leave it in the comments. If I said anything to you tonight that caused you to think or caused you to like what I was saying, just hit that share button for me. Hit the share button so somebody else in your timeline can see that. It helps me out tremendously to connect with people that I don't know, and those turn out to sometimes be the best people. So my first point was money management. If you was ever going to manage your money wisely, this is definitely the time to do it. All right, this is definitely the time to do it, okay? You can't even go on vacation. Yo, me and the wife was going to Mexico. I just got my passport. And guess where that passport going to be sitting? It's going to be sitting right downstairs where it's at, man. We was going to Mexico. We had the beachfront property, the pretty blue water. Oh, it was going to be lovely. It's our 5-year anniversary coming this Saturday, so we was going to Mexico in April to celebrate it. It's gonna be me and her on the beach, and the Rona was like, "Nah, son, you're gonna stay right here. Not only you gonna stay right here, you're not even gonna leave the house." So that's how the Rona's hooking me up for my 5-year anniversary. That is this Saturday to my sugar booger. So the point 1, manage your money wisely. Point 2. Build that emergency savings. This is why we need 6 months, at least 6 months. You see it right now in real time. Like, people cannot even go to work. They can't even be in a position to live paycheck to paycheck because their paycheck is stopped. Like, the paycheck is for a lot of people, is stopped. Trump is sending out $1,200 per adult if you make under 75 bands, or I think it's like 125,000 or something like that per couple, something along them lines. If you're under that, then you'll get $1,200 a piece plus $500 a kid. All right, use that money wisely. Use it to pay down debt. Use it to add to your savings. But don't blow it. Please don't blow it. Please don't blow it. Use that money to produce some assets. All right. Build your emergency savings. Throw all that money in savings. You ain't have it before. Why not just save it? All right. And put that money in the market like I'm planning on doing. Now's the time to buy. All right, do not take on any new consumer debt. That was my third point. No new debt. If you do not need it, if it is an absolute need, don't do it. Don't take out no new loans. Don't increase your credit limit. Don't postpone any bills that you have the money to pay. Unless you have to choose. And, okay, yeah, y'all corrected me in the comments. 150 bands. Okay, 150 bands per couple. 75 per portion. All right, so Ritter, you probably wouldn't qualify because it's for couples that make under 150,000. But everybody else, 150 bands per couple, 500 for per kid. So Grayson gonna get his cut, throw his right in the account. But no new debt. Don't delay payments that you don't have to, unless you're choosing between groceries and a credit card bill. Then you push it back. But if you already got the money to pay for it, if your savings is straight, your income is still consistent, don't delay any payments that you don't have to unnecessarily. All right. And one of my most important points: use this time to improve your situation. All right. Spending time with the family, learn a new skill, work on your business plan, write your book. All right. You've been talking about writing a book. I done talked with so many people about writing their first book. This is the time to start it. You want to know the most important step about writing your book? It's actually writing it. It's not the ISBN. It's not getting a link for people to order it. It's not who's going to edit it. It's not where you're going to sell it. The most important part about the book is actually writing the book, getting it done. All right. Now, use this time wisely to do it. We don't know if we'll ever have this opportunity like this again to be indoors with the ones that we love most. And you can use this time to be productive. Use this time to start exercising. You've been talking about losing a couple of pounds for the longest now. Now's the time to do it, all right? So, that's it, man. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Hopefully I said something that inspire y'all, encourage y'all to think a little bit different. If I said anything that you all would like or that you all like, if I said anything talking to you, please, please, please hit that share button on the right side of your screen, so I can spread this message. The Rona rules: money management, emergency savings. Don't take on any new debt, and use this time wisely. Spread these Rona rules to some of the people in your timeline that I might not know. If you got any questions, you want to talk about writing a book, that's fine. Inbox me. I'll be in the comments. I'll be in the inbox. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Please, 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 please check me out next time. And that's all I got for y'all tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in to this segment, to this show, to this episode of tonight for Dollar Discussion. So y'all take care. See y'all next time. Peace.